I've been up all night.
Sleep regression is hard.
Oh no, he'd sleep through a rave.
WILLIAMSBURG Express train. The next stop is Fulton Street. Transfer is available to the 2, 3, 4, 5, A, and C trains. Connection is available to pass trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Brooklyn-bound J Express train. The next stop is Chambers Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
available to 4, 5, and 6 trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
When you travel well, your ticket can take you to more than just your destination.
This is a Blvd-JFK express train. The next stop is Canal.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Blvd-JFK express train. The next stop is Bowery.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
There are over 150 accessible subway stations. Please check nca.info/elevators for real-time elevator status at your
That's a
station.
big system. I know that's a big system.
Yeah, he really likes a train called Suki.
Yeah, I think the ones in Tokyo are also pretty big, but this is the biggest in North America.
This is a Blvd-JFK express train.
Thank you.
The next stop is Delancey Street, Essex Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Delancey Street, Essex Street.
Transfer is available to the F and M trains. Transfer is also available to the M14 Select Bus Service.
A veces un hombre tiene que sobrecompensar por su falta de sudor. Old Spice.
This is a Blvd-JFK express train.
Can I ask you another
The
question?
next stop is
Do you have
Marcy Avenue.
Portable charger.
no? But do you just have that much space on your phone?
I have a terabyte.
Clear up the closing doors,
It's a big
please.
one.
Yeah. So did you get the phone note that you were gonna do this?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna do this well in advance. I've done this for years, and I'm a YouTuber.
I assume you love it then.
I love the system. I
Yeah.
love New York.
New York's a great place. I agree. It's very interesting, because having a terabyte phone is a lot.
I mean,
Or did you
There's-
get extra?
no, they sold it for a terabyte. They've been doing that for a while now with the 13.
I don't have an iPhone, that's why I don't know.
I mean, Google I think does that
They're
for.
doing something now.
Yeah, Google does that with some of their phones. They've started to do terabyte phones and even 2 occasionally.
Yeah, I think I've never thought about it. It's like, I don't need that much. I just back everything up to Google Photos. But if you're doing,
Yeah,
How long
because
is it
sometimes
gonna
they
be? You
pile
need more.
up, and
Yeah, really quick.
and when you edit stuff, it's another thing. So
absolutely. No, the terabyte makes sense if you're YouTubing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them.
for YouTubers, you need for YouTubers in all sorts of categories. Whether you're a gamer, which I am,
So
I
do
do
you
stuff.
like point of view?
I
playing?
also do. I mean, yeah. If you think about Twitch streamers, yeah.
Like that.
Twitch streamers do this. They save their VODs and then they upload them typically.
Yeah. What's a VOD?
Twitch streamers have been a big trend over the last few years. Like,
Yeah, during the pandemic it became a big thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of my friends did Twitch streaming during the pandemic.
I don't play video games, so I'm not the right demographic for it.
I play a lot of video games with friends, so
No, a lot of people do.
we do story modes, we do all
Oh,
sorts
that's
of
fun.
stuff. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And I
no, a lot of people do. They really enjoy it.
And I love the New York City subway. It's one of the cool elements.
Have you ever done the buses?
Huh?
Have you ever done the buses?
No. It's not as enjoyable as the subway system.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, there's so many secrets to the subway. Like, there's hidden stations.
Yeah.
There's rare combos that you'll probably see. You almost never have that in a bus. Because buses use stuff from a depot.
Yeah. What do you mean by the combos?
Like, sometimes certain car models can appear on different lines that they're not typically used to.
Correct. Yeah.
For instance, the R179, which is the model that we're on right now, sometimes I've seen it on the F. I got it on the E earlier this year, which is extremely rare.
How do you know which train it is?
I can tell by the body, and I can tell by the car number.
Okay, so the card number is 3133, right?
That's an R179 car number.
Oh, okay, so you would know.
I can already tell because of the body of the train.
Yeah, because you know.
Because some of the elements and the traits you'd be able to tell. Like typically on your 160s, they don't have as big of a screen like that.
Yeah.
179s have it bigger.
Yeah.
You can tell by the difference in the body a little bit.
Yeah. How many times have you been on the ones that are open? I haven't been on
Open
one.
gateway?
Yeah, I haven't been on one.
They're on the G. I got it on the C when it first entered, but they don't run on the C anymore. Now they're on the G.
Oh yeah, because last year they did all the work
G
on the
is
G.
the G is also one of the busiest routes in the system too.
Is it because it goes into borough?
Yeah, well I've done that combo, the R211T, the brand new ones, and they're gonna have 80 more for the G train.
Just for the G?
It's gonna be for the G, yeah.
So is the G gonna actually run?
The G is R211 cars fully now. They used to run R160s
Not
from
like this one.
Jamaica. No, they never ran this thing. These cars only run on the A, the C, the J, and the M.
Okay. So they're gonna get 80 more of the new ones.
The new ones they're gonna run on the G.
But so if they're gonna get 80 of them, does that mean that the G is gonna run more consistently at night? Those are the real questions I want to know.
Oh, the G runs the same model, but
No, but I mean the
these new
scheduling of
cars.
it.
No, I don't think it's gonna change this
So then why get 80 of them? Put them somewhere else.
because a lot of the older cars.
Oh, they're just shocked.
Yeah, because a lot of the older cars they need to retire them,
Yeah. Why?
and they're gonna add those new cars onto new routes. That you've seen them on the B a little bit lately.
I'm taking the B in a while.
They just started running on the B just recently, and soon by the end of the year you can probably expect to see them on the D train too.
Together, your love turned the whole world on its head. And all the while, you were watching clothes dry. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
The B and the D are gonna get it probably.
The open ones?
Well, I mean the D. Oh no, the R211s. The R211s are the ones they're gonna get.
So those aren't the open ones.
I mean the R211s A are not the open ones. The open ones run on the G.
Only on the J.
Only on the G, yeah.
So many questions. Well, thank you.
Only on the G, yeah. They used to run on the C for like a few months when it first entered service. They don't do that anymore
Alright, I guess.
because now they share their cars with the A.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll have to go on the G then to see them.
Yeah.
Because they're like when you go to Europe. They're like that in Europe.
I did see the old train that used to run in passenger service, the R32s. They used those as a movie train, and they showed up. They showed up. I saw them as I was passing Alabama, coming over from Jamaica Center. I'm doing both legs.
That makes sense.
And clear of the closing doors, please.
The old ones, the passenger ones that you're talking about are the orange ones, right?
The orange seats. Well, no, that's a different. The one that I saw was a different one. The ones that I saw earlier retired from passenger service in 2022. The orange seats are the ones that are in the process of retiring. The R46s, you see those on the NQ and W trains now.
Yeah.
They stopped running on the A and the C in April.
Yeah. I thought they were going to stop running on those other ones in August. Not yet.
It's going to take them a little bit of time until they retire those too.
Okay. I like those ones.
I can tell because, the open seating and everything and like the way that you face the window. I kind of like this though.
Okay.
Because, trains run, these cars run smoother than the older ones.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. I just like them because then you could sit you and your best friend in the seats facing.
I mean, you can still do that with these cars.
Yeah, but it feels different. I'm not saying you're wrong. It just feels different. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you do this at all different times?
I
So
do.
that you have all
Yeah,
different...
I go on many different routes in the New York City subway and different service patterns. Different routes sometimes will have different service patterns depending on the time of the day. In the morning, these trains, the J goes express towards Manhattan, and in the afternoon they go express towards.
I take this every day, so you're correct.
I take the J pretty frequently. I've taken the J a lot over the past 3 months because they just finished renovations on the J recently.
Correct. Interesting. So then you have to make videos of the before and the after.
Yeah, I got one before renovations, and now I'm doing it after. And I did it on all 3 different car models too.
Nice. So does the
R160s are the R143s, the R160s, and the R179s, which we're on right now.
Do people on the internet have a preference of which train? Like the model car?
I mean, some do, some don't. I take all of them typically.
No, that makes sense. You want to cover your bases.
Yeah, because each car is different.
Is this the main way that you make money? Have you been YouTubing forever?
Yeah, I've been doing this since winter 2022. So yeah.
Yeah, good for you. You're obviously very dedicated.
Yeah.
Taking the whole trip.
Yeah, my favorite route though is the 2 train.
Oh, interesting.
White Plains Road. I love it because of White Plains Road a lot.
I don't know that I've taken the
Myrtle Avenue.
It's all the way up in the Bronx.
I know, I
Hey,
know.
good luck to you.
Thank you. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate you sharing all your knowledge.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you too.
Yeah, you got a lot of information inside your noggin. Be well.
Good luck.
This is a Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Kosciuszko Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Kosciuszko Street. This is the Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Gate Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Gate Avenue. This is the Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Halsey Street.
doors, please.
This is Halsey Street. This is the Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Chauncey Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Chauncey Street. This is the Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Broadway Junction.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Broadway Junction.
Attention everyone, if you have questions or need to report an issue to the police, the NYPD is located at this station.
Transfer is available to the A, C, and L trains.
Celebrate your victory with Michael's Custom Framing, where your memories become lasting works of art.
This is the Blvd-JFK. The next stop is Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the Queens-bound J train. The next stop is Siclen Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Norwood Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The next stop is Crescent Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
WILLIAMSBURG J train. The next stop is Cypress Hills.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The best view?
I think two White Plains Road and Gun Hill Road is one of my favorite sites.
Gun Hill Road?
Gun Hill Road on the 2, yeah.
What about one in Brooklyn?
Which one in Brooklyn?
Like, which one out of all Brooklyn do you think it has the best view?
In terms of Brooklyn, that's a tough one, honestly. For Queens, I would say Astoria Boulevard on the N and W. For Brooklyn, I would probably say, that's a tough one, honestly. I would probably say the D at Bay Parkway, but that's just an honest guess, because you get a bit of a, either that or Coney Island. Well, Coney Island is Coney Island.
Yeah. Do you take videos on a lot of trains?
I do every single pattern with every single route and every single car.
So you've been on every train?
Yep.
Every route?
Yep.
Did it take long?
It's been, I have over 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, yep. And I also do gaming content, and I also spot at different stations too occasionally too, so. I know that the J just recently finished renovations, so that's why I'm on the J.
What's your YouTube channel?
_Elmeister.
_Elmeister.
ELMEISTER. It's the as in the, and then underscore, then ELMEISTER. I also do gaming uploads too occasionally as well. And I just uploaded a blindfolded Mario Party game that I did with friends. I'm probably going to try and upload some Make Way or other games at some point down the line.
Do you only explore trains, or do you go around?
I also love to do flights too.
Flights?
I travel.
Oh.
I'm flying to Portugal tomorrow.
Really?
I'm going for 10 days.
Wait, do you live in New York or?
Yeah, I live in New York, yeah.
This is the Queens-bound J train. The next
What do you think is the most unique thing about the trains?
I would probably say one of the most unique
Stand
things.
clear of the closing doors, please.
I would say one of the most unique things about it is, the secret stations, the hidden stations, and the history, and also the transit museum with the old cars. It's really cool what they do with it. In the archive, they save those cars.
Have you ever been to any of those hidden stations?
Yeah, there's one. Have you been to the transit museum before?
No, I haven't. Where is it?
It's near Borough Hall. You can get there with the 2, 3, 4, 5, or the R. It's a very fun place.
75th Street.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. I do think you have to reserve it in advance though. I'm not sure though. I haven't been there in a long time, so I'll have to check it out again. But I know that they do a museum train here in the New York City subway too. For holidays, they do the museum train.
Oh yeah, on Christmas, right?
Yeah, that Christmas, New Year's.
85th
They also do the train of many colors too, which is
Stand
a
clear of
cool
the
train
closing
that
doors,
they
please.
had the old Redbirds on there too.
What's the red bear?
Those were the older cars that used to run on the number routes until 2008. They were predominantly found on the 7, and they also ran on the 2, the 5, the 6, and those routes. But then they retired when the current cars, the R142s that you see on the 2, 5, and the 6, or the R142s that you see on the 2 and the 5, they replaced the Redbird trains in the early 2000s. They replaced them.
The only thing I really know about trains is like there used to be like the thinner ones and like the ones that are wider, right?
I think it has to do. A lot of the trains now are new tech now, so because a lot of them back then were old tech in the letter routes, especially until like the mid to late 2000s. That's when they really started having new technology on these trains. Nice to see.
This is a Jamaica Center-bound J train. The next stop is Woodhaven Boulevard.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Woodhaven Boulevard. Transfer is available to the Z train. Transfer to the 252 and 253 select bus services. This is the Jamaica Center-bound J train. The next stop is 104th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 104th Street. This is the Jamaica Center-bound J train. The next stop is 111th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
is 111th Street. Attention everyone. There are over 150 accessible subway stations. Please check ntv.info/elevators for real-time elevator status at your station.
GQ said Native is the best derm recommended body wash for men. Men! It's Native!
Let go gives you wings.
This is a Jamaica Center-bound J train. The next stop is 121st Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
JFK Airport. This is a Jamaica Center-bound J train. The next stop is Sutphin Boulevard, JFK Airport.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Sutphin Boulevard, JFK Airport. Attention everyone.
If you have questions or need to report an issue to the police, the NCA police is located at the station.
Transfer is available to the E train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad and AirTrain to JFK Airport.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is the Jamaica Center bound J train. The next and last stop is Jamaica Center-Parsons.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Together, your love turned the whole world on its head. And all the while, you were watching clothes dry. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't wet. It was real.
This is Jamaica Center-Parsons. Transfer is available to the E train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.